was so big. I'm hoping that was a giant pickerel. Do that to me.
I have made it to the lake I'm going to be fishing today, and today's going to be the 4th event for Slay Nation at Little Sunapee Lake in New London, New Hampshire. You guys can tell I already kind of have the boat set up. It is 6:20 in the morning right now. We all launch at 7 a.m. and we all have to be back at the launch at 3 p.m. And it's your 5 longest fish over 12 inches now. I've fished a tournament here before and done pretty well. I've won here before. So me and my buddy do know a couple spots, but I'm not really coming out here expecting to win. I'm hoping to catch a decent limit. If we can find those like 18 plus inch bass today, I think we'll be looking pretty good. There's a lot of kind of 14 inch bass in here. So if we can catch some bass a little bit bigger than 14, I think we'll be looking pretty good overall. All right, so 6:50 in the morning right now, 10 more minutes. Unfortunately, I forgot my chartreuse pen, but I got backup. We'll just take 1 or 2 cuts at these fish, and then we're gonna move on. Because chasing schools of fish is like chasing bedding bass.
Yeah, I don't think fishing.
All right, time check.
7:15.
All right.
16.
Took us 16 minutes to get to our first spot. I'm gonna be starting out with a black and blue wacky worm. It's actually a new worm I've never used before. I saw it at Bass Pro for the first time. It's a Zlinky heavy salt, which I'm hoping means fast sink.
Well, that's what the baits do.
That fish was definitely big enough to measure too. It looked like a 16. I just landed it in there directly on a pile.
The stove?
Huh. Interesting. Because heavy salt is nice, but that also means it kind of tears easier. Dibs.
What?
Is it like a pick or? Oh, it's a smallie, and it's 12. My buddy just hooked up. Let me see if I can find the identifier. Nope, I definitely have no idea where the identifier is. No. Mouth closed. Yeah, 13. Kind of. I was thinking kind of like bluegill, but
Right up on the shore too. It's a good thing.
Oh my god, and my worm fell off again. I'm gonna go through an entire pack in like 5 minutes. Like them, just the durability is heinous. Gotta switch up.
To what?
I'm thinking Nico. I'm switching over to a Nico. This is a Jackal Nico flick, I believe. I almost call it a Jacko, combined Nico and Jackal.
Go back and forth.
The top water. That was. Please be a fish. Please be a fish. Please be a fish. No! I saw him moving from side to side. Oh man, that made my heart thump. quick time check.
8:02.
We've been fishing now for about 45 minutes. It's 8:02 in the morning right now. Still have plenty of time to catch some fish. My buddy so far has the only keeper, 113 incher. That's it so far. I thought you were gonna get unsnagged or something.
I'm never snagged.
It's only like 4 feet. Not even 4 feet below us.
What, is that deep enough?
Oh, it's deep enough. You know what? Let's get jiggy with it. All right, switching over to a 3/8 of an ounce jig with a crawl on the back of it.
Those would do that.
I'm like, no. Nice shot.
Perfect. All part of the plan.
There it is. See, with that zing, gave me that little extra oomph.
That is the extra flavor you needed.
Shoot. Shoot. Oh, I'm free. Oh my god, I can actually hear again. Took my hood off. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Nice one. He's coming, he's coming. Yes. Yes, give me some, dude. That is one of the nice ones on the jig, too. Wanted to get jiggy with it.
It came in so hard I had to leave my line. I couldn't reel it fast enough.
Thank you.
Good.
Last 25. Let's go. All right, 19 incher, boys. First keeper for me on the jig. Let's go. More of those. Could not resist the tasty little morsel. It's one of my favorite trailers, no chunk craw. Don't think they even make them anymore.
Caught around the line because it ended up being right there.
Yeah. I just got bit again. Could have been a bluegill though, honestly.
Ooh.
Beautiful. But like, all right, so my buddy just possibly hooked into a 12. Give it a quick bump before we set everything up, because that's right on the money. If it's, oh, you can reach 12 with that. Exactly 12. Didn't I call it, dude? If it's 12, it's gonna be exactly 12. All right, 13, a 12, and a 19. And I believe they're all on the money, right? Because that was exactly 12, mine was exactly 19, and I think yours was exactly 13.
I have a feeling they're on the edge.
No, I think you're right. This is a good edge too. I don't blame you 1 second. For 1 second? Don't blame you at all?
Yeah.
What's the saying? I don't know.
Don't blame me for it.
Good one. Good one, good one. Not 19, but I think it might go 16. Nice. Dude, that's long and skinny. Dude, look at this tube.
Perfect.
That's the best kayak bass. This bass might only weigh 1 pound, but it's 16.5 inches. Still using the jig. I think I'm gonna stick the jig in my hand now for a little while.
Show me this video.
It's like a fine PB. Last one, boys. Whoa. I almost fell in.
Dude, it was right
Under the dock?
that dock.
Yeah.
Right off that front, and I was literally like speeding it, speed popping it.
All right, that's the limit. That's another 13.
Here we go.
2 13s, 12, 16, 19. Definitely have to get rid of those smaller fish if we want to come in top 3 today. Oh, damn. Oh, that's right in the butt crack of the rock. That's beautiful. I cast it over the boat to get there.
Brilliant. You did.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is that the dock that has like the chain coming off of it?
I'm pretty sure that's what I was just like that.
Sploosh. No, not really. I'll clear the water.
I think probably crack off.
Get a nice little worm piece.
It's pretty much in there, eh? You know, it'd be real easy to come back because you know there's worms sitting right here nice and pretty.
Oh. I can get that back, no problem. Man,
What'd you do?
it snapped off.
Your line?
Yeah. Literal same exact jig. Same size and everything. I think a 1/4 of an ounce is too light. 1/2 of an ounce is too heavy, and you'll just caught up in the butt cracks of the rock. But 3/8 of an ounce, I think is perfect. Alright, I just snapped off, retied to the same exact jig. Luckily I had another one. So you see that tree down in the water? I definitely want to hit that too. Should I go a little luck of the chartreuse? Dip the tentacles?
Dude, always dip the tenties.
Oh dude, what am I thinking? I always, you gotta dip the tenties. Thought you picked them up, the shaky heads from Bass Pro.
Oh, yeah. Dalton, my cousin Nathan, my dad.
I just snapped off.
Big pick, you think, or? It had to be a big pick. That wasn't even a big fish.
No. That was a good bass. Let's get over there.
School of fish, look in front of us.
Oh my god. That's what it was probably guarding.
The bass rock or what?
Half an ounce.
Huh?
Fluorocarbon is a lot better than braiding rocks. But it's also green pumpkin and brown.
Could be better.
The thing was, like, I felt it, and then I wasn't like quite ready to hook set, so I waited a couple seconds to get myself ready for the hook set.
Yep.
And I think in that time he went under a rock. Because I mean, there's no way I should have snapped off that easily. Not giant, but say goodbye to the 12, dude. Nice job. Oh, that's an 1.5 cool right there. That seems a little bit bigger. Not really. Say goodbye to one of the 13s, and nice job, dude.
Again, didn't even fucking move it. So I can delete the 13. Look when I put his jaw flat, it's like sticking out so much further.
Perfect.
You know this works good. Still have to say,
Well, that too.
yeah, double whammy though.
He's like,
Got you there.
it's 11:39 right now, and I'm gonna switch over to this shaky head. We have like 3.5 more hours roughly. Now we're still looking for that kicker fish. We don't have a kicker fish. I know that 19 is a nice fish to have, but we definitely need one 20, especially because I think we still have a 13 in our limit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we definitely have to get rid of that 13.
Easy. Funny how that works. Halfway through, that thing like about break.
You know what it was then?
A weed.
Pickerel.
Weed.
Pickerel.
Was it a weed?
It was a pickerel.
Weed. Don't say that.
Come on, blackworm, show me something.
So you freaking 5 inches or something.
Right, quick time check.
12:45.
All right, it's 12:45 right now. And I've switched over to the drop shot. I've done decent with the drop shot here in the past, so hopefully I can kind of replicate that same success. But just for right now, second camera accidentally got unplugged, so that's charging at the moment. So back to one angle for right now. I bet there's an 18 hiding in that birch tree.
I'm thinking it's 20. And the crevice is dead pine. Maybe it's just gonna, maybe under that. Maybe feel like some of the shallows are shallower.
Super gentle with it. Don't knock the white cord. We need to film the rest of today because we still gotta catch that 20.
I like my ice cream, right?
I mean, who doesn't?
For these fish anyway.
Maybe in the grade.
Is that the same thing as a cat?
I wouldn't imagine. I'm gonna say.
Maybe.
Long and skinny, let's go. I almost forget how to do this. Alright, 3-inch cull. 16 and a half. That's why I kept the drop shot in my hand. Right off the back side of this.
No.
Goodbye. Goodbye, that 13. Not by much. Not by much, but let's go. Let's go. Nice 2-inch cold. That was almost back to back. Me and my buddy just cold up some of our smaller fish. Both of our 13s are gone to a 16 and 15.
Yeah.
That was so big.
I'm hoping that was a giant pickerel. Don't do that to me, Nate.
I saw
I need you to tell me.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like a 21 incher, like a 5-pound 21 incher.
Nate,
That snap.
Nate.
Was your drag set right?
I mean, yeah, he pulled some too. Like I said, it felt fray, like right where it broke. So I wonder if he just ended up when he pulled some and then run over a rock. That's what I.
Dude, that was a gigantor.
I realize.
The last 2 hours, we've really figured them out in this area, and we've just been culling so much fish right now. My buddy just culled up another, bigger than his 15 3/4. 18. Over 18. How many times did I say you're gonna catch an 18? Like 4 times today?
Mid-butt, dude, I had the butt.
Dude, our smallest right now would be 2 16.5s. Same spot. Yes. That's how you call. Let's go.
Bigger for the one. Holy skerplunkle. Oh, you bought that. Hit on the motor.
No, I'm skilled. So that is it for the tournament at Little Sunapee. And overall, I thought me and my buddy did pretty well. And the day started off actually pretty slow. As you guys saw, I started with the wacky worm and the Nico rig, and absolutely nothing. It wasn't until I switched over to the jig is when I started getting bit. And I think we just picked the wrong area to start out with, because towards the end of the video, like 1 p.m, with only about 2.5 hours left in the tournament, that's when me and my buddy started culling some of our smaller fish, catching those nicer quality fish. And I just have to say too, my buddy snapped off on an absolute giant. It was probably his personal best, around like 6.5 pounds. It was a giant. It was easily 21 inches, and that was kind of a heartbreaker. Even with that 21 incher, if we would have caught that, we still wouldn't have won. People really crushed it that day at Little Sunapee. Now don't get me wrong, if we did catch that 21 incher, we would have been in top 3. But I believe the winner had like 95 or so inches. And I believe me and my buddy were high 80s, like 88 inches. So we would have placed, we wouldn't have won, but kind of a heartbreaker. That being said, at the end of the tournament, I ended up using a drop shot with a 3.6 inch flatworm on it. And my buddy was using a shaky head with a 3.6 inch flatworm on it. And that's what we were catching our fish on at the end of the tournament. Now, I don't think it was just kind of a bite window in the afternoon. I really do think it was location. I just think me and my buddy kind of picked the wrong spot at the beginning of the tournament. But it didn't turn out too bad. We really kept ourselves in the running for Angler of the Year, and that's kind of the most important thing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.